More than 50 youngsters from St Albert's Primary School fundraised and gathered together on the 9th of November at their school hall to do a big sleep out in aid of homelessness in Glasgow.
Tonight we're hosting a wee sleep out, so 46 kids from St Albert's Primary, from Primary 5 to Primary 7 are sleeping over in the school, and we're hoping to raise money and awareness of homelessness in Glasgow, because we believe that no person should have to sleep out in the streets, especially in winter and in these conditions. Yeah.
The teachers at St Albert's wanted to make sure that whilst the youngsters had fun fundraising, they would also learn about how we can make a difference to the lives of those who are less fortunate.
For us, fundraising is only a tiny part of it. It's much more about social justice for us. So how much money we raise is neither here nor there. It's much more about the learning experience in terms of social justice. We want our children to really demand the social justice that they deserve, and we want them to grow up to be full of conscience and drive to change communities and to bring about that change. So fundraising is dead important. That's not our driver. What I'm hoping is that they completely understand how difficult it can be, or how difficult it is if you're homeless, and the weather's awful tonight, and we want them to understand what it must be like sleeping rough.
The fundraiser was inspired by Social Bite's mass sleep out, which will see thousands of adults take to the streets in Scotland this December in a bid to end all homelessness in Scotland. I wanted to ask the children what impact they hope their fundraiser will have on the local community.
We hope that other schools in Scotland will do the same, and will be inspiring other schools. And other schools in Scotland, if they're not doing it today, they'll be doing it tomorrow.
We've learned because of Social Bite, there's been 8,000 homelessness people, and we've helped them. And because of this, because only adults used to do this, this gives like young people an experience how to do it. So I think this helps us to know how homeless people live and why we should stop it.
I think it's really important because even though we're young children, we're still supporting the homeless.
We are going to donate the money, and we're going to give it to Social Bite to help the homelessness, and they can have food and live a happier life.
The teachers of St Albert's Primary hope that this experience will be one to remember for all of the pupils.
I'm really proud of the children. This has been driven by our teachers. All of our staff care about communities, care about our children, and we are driven in St Albert's by the concept of social justice, so we walk it, and I'm just really proud of them.
I hope they just remember it for a really long time and realise that it's just so important to work as a community and to work collectively to try and solve a problem. I think in this day we rely quite heavily on one another and a sense of community, and if you don't have that, then it's just, it doesn't really make sense. So I feel the kids, they're bonding through this experience, and yeah, they'll never forget it, which is really nice.
The youngsters will be continuing to raise funds for Social Bite as part of their big sleep out. Ruth Sutter, That's TV.